Okay, so biology. The first question, some lizards detach their tails when threatened by a predator. Which characteristic of living organisms is shown? So when they are threatened, they detach their tails. Okay, so excretion is removing of waste substances. So nothing talks about waste substances here. Growth is permanent increase, nothing to do with the question. C, reproduction producing young ones. Sensitivity is of course being aware of what is happening in the environment and responding to what is happening in the environment. So a lizard is threatened, then it detaches its tail. Okay, so something in the environment has threatened it and it responds by detaching a tail. So that is sensitivity. Question 2. The diagram shows a plant and an animal cell. Which of the robot structures is found in both cells? I hope all of you got this one. So of course, the part that is found in all the cells, it's the cell membrane. Okay, the cell membrane is found in all the cells. If you look at these parts, uh, actually, I've seen that I didn't. My marking was not correct. So I thought W was pointing on the cell membrane, but W is pointing on the cell wall, which is not true. The cell is just found in the plant cell. If we look at X, these are chloroplasts. We know that they're just found in plants. Z, Z is the vacuole. The vacuole is not always found in an animal cell. Y is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is found in all cells. Okay, so the answer was Y, which is C. So those who got this question, it was just by lucky. And I'm sure there are some that I did not mark properly. Yeah, the answer here it's Y, cytoplasm. Okay, going to question 3. Which of the following is not a tissue? Blood is a tissue. The epidermis is the tissue. The epidermis is the skin of a leaf. It's found on the top of the leaf. A leaf is an organ. It is made of lots of tissues. It has sponge tissues, the spongy mesophil. It has the epidermis itself. Okay, it has the palisade. So a leaf is an organ. Muscles are tissues. So the answer is C. Question 3, the answer is C. Question 4, the graph shows the pH. So the graph shows how pH affects the rate of an enzyme controlled reaction. Which letter on the graph shows the optimum pH? We know the optimum pH is C because the optimum pH is the pH at which the rate of reaction is highest. Okay, so C, it's C, the optimum pH. Question 5, we know food test here. The table shows results of some food tests, which sample shows food containing both starch and proteins. We know starch, we use iodine solution, which is at the end, and if starch is present, we expect blue black. So A and B are possible answers. Then proteins, of course, we use burette reagent and the solution should turn purple. So making B the answer. Question 6. Where's question 6? Hope I'm not too fast. Question 6. Which nutrient is needed to make the hemoglobin in red blood cells? It's iron. Iron is very important in the formation of hemoglobin. Question 7. A plant has weak cell walls. Which of the following nutrient was the plant lacking? It's nitrogen. A plant that doesn't have nitrogen has a weak stem. So a weak stem simply means the cell walls are weak as well. Okay. But the nutrient that is very important in the cell is cellulose. Okay. But there's no cellulose here. So the next one which can contribute to the strength of a plant stem, it's nitrogen. Okay. The diagram shows a section through a leaf, which arrow represents the diffusion of oxygen during photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, oxygen is given out. So oxygen must be coming out of the plant. So it's definitely A, which is a gas escaping through a gut cell. Question 9. A tick feeding on the plant of a or on the blood of a dog is an example of parasitism. Remember, we talked about different feeding relationships. One of them was parasitism, where one benefits. Okay, from the other organism. Okay. Question 10. The dental formula of a dog is this. Okay. The total number of teeth in the mouth of the dog is 42. Find the value of x. So remember, we calculate dental formula. We add all the numbers, then we multiply by 2. So which number can we put here so that when we add all the numbers and multiply by 2, it will give us 42. Okay. If you try to, if you put 2 where x is, then you're going to have a total number of teeth as 2 plus 3, 5, plus 1, 6, plus 1, 7, plus 4, 11, plus 4, 15, plus 2, 17, plus 3, 20. 20 times 2 is 40. Okay, let's try 3. So if we put 3 there, we're going to have 3 plus 3, 6, plus 1, 7, plus 1, 8, 8 plus 4, it's 12, plus 4, 16, plus 2, 18, plus 3, 21. 21 times 2, 42, making question, making option B, 3 as the answer. Okay, so going to question 11, this paper was simple, right? The diagram shows the human alimentary canal. Which labeled structure produces gastric juice? Gastric juice is produced by the stomach. The stomach here, it's B. B is the stomach. Okay, so